따라다니는 이유는 네가 날 동료로 관리하기 때문이야. 참, 자존심 상해.
Take a deep breath and let it out as you fire.
내가 왜 그 수많은 계단 중간에 있었는지 기억이 안 나.
That's it.
넌 말 못하니?
You concentrate, boy. Try it again.
내가 기필코 널 언젠가는 날씨 개구리네. 기분 잡쳤어. 이상하게 꼬였네. 난 말이야 이쁘다고 생각해. 물론 너보다. 뭔가 요새 춤이라도 출까? 짜릿한 뭔가 없을까?
inside?
You can get a room at the Bee and Barb, but mind your orders. It's no secret the Thieves Guild makes its home here. Oh, and if you meet Maven Blackbriar, stay on her good side. This is her city, nobody else's.
See ya. Hold there. Before I let you into Riften, you need to pay the visitor's tax. For the privilege of entering the city. What does it matter? All right, keep your voice down. You want everyone to hear you? I'll let you in. Just let me unlock the gate. Gate's unlocked. You can head inside when you're ready.
I'm right behind you. Lead on.
I had another run-in with the Thieves Guild.
Be careful, Myeong. The Thieves Guild has Maven Blackbriar at its back. One snap of her fingers and you could end up in Riften jail. Or worse.
They represent the reason I'm here. I can't just ignore them, Eren.
I know. I just don't want you to leave. You're the only good thing that's happened to this city in a long time.
You're a stranger here too, huh? I've been adventuring across Tamriel since I was a fresh-faced young woman barely able to swing a blade. My travels have taken me from High Rock to Valenwood, elsewhere to Morrowind, and all points in between. Many years ago I lost my blade, Grimsever, within a Dwemer ruin. I took it as a sign that I was wasting my days in search of wealth. You and I are alike. We seek challenge and great fortune. But for me, that's where the similarities end. You see, Riften is my great beast to be slain, and my fortune comes from gratitude and trust. If travels.
I don't know you. You in Riften looking for trouble? You can pretend not to hear me all you want, but you better stay out of the Blackbriar's business.
I'm really getting tired of your excuses. When you borrowed the money, you said you'd pay it back on time and for double the usual fee.
I know I did. But how was I to know the shipment would get robbed?
Next time, keep your plans quieter, and nothing would have happened to it.
What? Are you telling me you robbed it? Why? Why are you doing this to me?
Look, Shadra, last warning. Pay up or else. All I care about is the gold. Everything else is your problem.
Huh? What do you want? I owe a great deal of money to someone, and I think they cheated me. I don't know what to do. I was able to work out a deal with the stables in Whiterun to sell me some of their tack and harnesses. I borrowed some gold from Sapphire to pay for the shipment, but it got robbed before it even arrived. Now Sapphire wants her money back, and if I don't pay her, I think she's going to kill me. You will? Oh, thank you. Careful with Sapphire. She mixes with all sorts of
Although
acid.
I would like to have anchored a bit closer to Golden Glow's stake.
Why didn't you then?
When I got close, the mercenaries Aringoth hired to protect the estate just waved me off. I don't think he wants visitors anymore.
My food is the best in all of Skyrim. always as fresh as the day it was collected. I picked up a trick from a butcher in Elenir, a small town over the border in Hammerfell. He showed me a way to grind up ice wraith teeth and use it as a preservative. Keeps everything cold and fresh, but only for a limited time. I'm always looking to replenish my supply, so if you ever come across 5 of them, I'd be more than happy to take them off your hands. Thanks. I was actually worried I'd run out. Well, I'd be careful if I were you. I hear the Nords hunt them for some kind of initiation rite, and not all of them end up victorious. The last traveler that traded me some said he found them at a place called Ancient's Ascent. Careful, though. Rumor has it a dragon makes its home there. Careful looking for those teeth. Those little bastards are dangerous.
Come to see Balaman perform miracles with steel, eh?
I have 2 more bushels for you, Maurice. That should keep you well.
Smithing's been in my blood for generations. I owe my success to my forefathers and their recipe for flame. The secret is my forge. It consumes fire salts, a strange mineral that burns as hot as red mountain lava. Well, it was. Sadly, this forge is dying, and I've used the last of my fire salts. If I can't feed it soon, it may grow cold. You will? Thank you. 10 pinches of fire salt should give me all I need to bring this forge back to life. A flame atronach's body might provide fire salt. They're dangerous creatures that can be summoned by wizards. Of course, it would be much easier to check with an alchemist. They occasionally have them for sale. Remember, nothing but genuine fire salts will do. The forge knows the difference.
You lost?
Sorry about the mess. Keeping this place clean is quite a chore. Work? I suppose you can call it that. I call it slavery. I work my fingers to the bone keeping this disgusting place clean. Ever since my parents died and Helga took me in, it's been a nightmare. How was I to know she was such a wretched woman? So now I'm stuck living here, while those pigs she calls customers grope me and say the most awful things. It's not just the work, it's everything about her. She's disgusting. I think she takes her worship of Dibella a bit too seriously. Do you know she slept with 3 different men in the last month alone? What kind of woman would do such a thing? Just for once, I'd like to see her squirm, to rub her nose in it. Actually, there is, but I don't think I could get away with doing it. She'd kill me if she found out. You see, I happen to know, after she makes love, she gives her partner a token of her affection, called a Mark of Dibella. If you confront her with 3 of the marks, she'd be so embarrassed. Well, I don't know what she'd do. Oh, this is going to be great! You need to get the marks of Dibella from Boli, Hofgrir, and Indaren. Not sure how you're going to do that, but try your best. Then just confront Helga with them, and the rest works itself out. Try and get those marks without violence, please. I don't want to be responsible for their deaths. Or yours.
New in town, eh? Here for the fishing, I guess. ultimate blood elixir for sale. Live for thousands of years. See into other people's thoughts.
Looking to stay alive? Why take a chance? How can a humble servant of Talos help you today? He's the protector of man, the dragon of the north, the patron of all Nords. And despite the Imperials and their treaty, he will always be one of the 9 divines. A devout Nord would rather fall in battle and have his blood spill upon the earth than allow the Empire to strike his name from the divinity. Talos is part of our culture. He's part of our heritage and our tradition. He's Skyrim personified. To suddenly have all that wrenched away is like losing someone you hold dearly in your heart. The Empire already took my daughter from us, but by Talos, they will not take our homeland. I trained our daughter Lilia as a healer to one day tend the shrine of Talos and replace me as a priestess of Talos. When the fighting began over the white gold concordat, she ran off to join the Stormcloaks. She had her father's fire. How could I say no? She died out there, only having tended to the wounded soldiers for a few months. We never even found her body. The Empire burned all the dead. Talos preserve you.
Buy some armor and live to tell about it.
Have our scouts come up with any information on these reports of dragons?
Yes, my lady. That unpleasantness at Helgen supposedly involved a dragon. It killed several soldiers before it departed.
I want you to speak to the city guard. Make sure there's a contingency plan in effect in case Riften falls under attack.
Yes, my lady. I've also taken the liberty in preparing a private carriage, just in case.
Good. If Riften should fall, it's only right that it's legally spared.
Did we have an appointment? No. It was a delivery? I can't remember. Someone actually interested in what I'm doing. Amazing. Well, allow me to explain. My experimentation involves a magical construct and a reagent that will allow the construct to maintain a field of permanent harmonic energy.
Might bolster the city's morale.
Milady, there could be agents of the Empire looking for an opportunity
blue
like that
thing.
to have him killed.
But even the simplest harmonic field is composed of entirely...
I'll stay here for now.
Wait just a moment. The blue thing. Yes. I can see your point. Draw out the necessary energies using a jarl apparatus. But wait, what about soul reversal? You must be aware of the consequences when using the apparatus near an open magic field. Calipers? That's utterly ridiculous. Maybe long ago you could just find calipers in every household across Tamriel, but not anymore. Hold on. You've given me a brilliant idea. Just as calipers hold materials in place, a soul siphon can hold magic fields in place. Genius! And I'm sure you've completely worked out how to counteract complete dimensional collapse, right?
I sent word that she requires your seal in order to expand.
Are you completely insane? Swallow a soul gem? That has to be the most brilliant and unexpected solution I've heard in a long time. It solves all of my problems and keeps the field stable. Now all I need... Wait, what were we talking about? Yes, I could use some help with that. An assistant, perhaps? No. Maybe a familiar. No, too messy. Well, at any rate, organization is not my strong suit. Not at all. I need as much help as I can get. In fact, if you could retrieve a few things for me, I could start on my next set of experiments. As you can imagine, I tend to forget things often. Leave things around. I really must learn to put these things away. What I need is my Dwemer stirring spoon, my orichalcum ingot, and my grand soul gem. In fact, I could use them immediately. Bring those items back to me, and I'll be happy to experiment on you. No, that isn't right. I'd be happy to reward you. Excellent. I can't wait. Well, why are you still standing here? Oh, right. You need to know where they are. That would help. Let's see. Last time I used the Dwemer spoon was at my dear friend Bodhi's house in Iverstead. Fellstar Farm, I believe it's called. The orichalcum ingot should still be at Winterhold at the Frozen Hearth Inn. I don't know why I didn't just take it with me. And last is the soul gem. I left that one at Windhelm at the White Phial Alchemy Shop. It was a good trade, too. I believe it to be a falsehood perpetrated by the Empire in order to weaken the citizens' confidence. Spells and incantations, for those with the talent to cast them.
Thank you, Fenrir. That will be all.
Okay. Now where did I put those spiders? Do you realize how delicate the experiment is you've interrupted by sending for me? I may need to throw out the components and start again.
How dare you take that kind of tone? You're in service to me, remember?
I'm sorry, my lady. The stresses of all this research.
Only a mere 20 gold coins, and all this would be yours.
Buy some armor and live to tell about it.
Fine jewelry. Greetings, honored friend. Could I interest you in some fine jewelry? Not well, I'm afraid. That Brynjolf, he keeps draining the people's pockets with his ridiculous miracle cures. A few months ago, it was troll fat salve, and now he's got something new. Not that there's anything that can be done about it. He's in good with the Thieves' Guild. I do. Sadly, I'm one of the few traditional Saxhleel jewelers that remains in Tamriel. It's becoming a lost art. Only trouble is gathering materials has become hazardous. The roads to the mines and to the other cities are thick with bandits, and worse, Would you be interested in gathering some materials for me? I'd certainly be happy to compensate you. Thank you, Landstrider. I'm seeking a small list of items to complete my next creation. 2 flawless sapphires, a mammoth tusk, and a chunk of gold ore. Travels, Landstrider.
See into other people's thoughts.
All meat guaranteed, clean and free from rot.
Beautiful baubles and gleaming gemstones over here.
Looking to stay alive? Why take a chance?
Make love like a saber cat, or crush your enemies to dust like a giant. Only a mere 20 gold coins, and all this could be yours.
Jewelry with legendary Argonian craftsmanship. Buying and selling fine jewelry here.
Don't miss out. It's a bottle of my genuine farmer blood elixir. Only
People of Riften, heed my words. The return of the dragons is not mere coincidence. This is one of the signs that Lady Mara is displeased with your constant inebriation. Put down your flagons filled with your vile liquids, and embrace the teachings of the handmaiden of Kine.
No, Maramo. We talked about this. Talon?
Kirava, certainly we can come to some sort of an understanding. These people must be made aware of the chaos they've sown.
Enough, Maramal. We've all heard of the dragons and their return. There's no need to use them as an excuse to harass our customers.
Very well, Talon. I'll remove myself from this den of iniquity.
We're not kicking you out. Just keep the sermons at the temple and let us all sin in peace.
Oh, did you need something?
Yeah? What's your problem? I knew that stupid kid would try and find a way to weasel out of his debt. Look, this is really simple. I lent him some gold, he promised to pay me back, and now he says he's broke. End of story. All right. I guess I made enough from his shipment. No need to waste any more time threatening a stable hand. Tell Shadra he doesn't owe me anything.
Until next time.
Each other again.
Welcome to the Bee and Barb, milady. If I can interest you in one of our special drinks, you let me... Of course. Of course. I met her when I wandered into Riften a few years ago. Been smitten with her ever since. In fact, I'm thinking of asking her to marry me. In Blackmarsh, tradition dictates we present a potential mate a unique wedding ring to represent our future bond. I already have the gold band, but all I need are 3 flawless amethysts to complete the setting. I was hoping you'd offer. I didn't think it was my place to ask such a favor of you. I thank you. If you'll... Excuse me, I have other things to attend to.
got the coin, you've come to the right place. Pull up a seat. If you've got the coin, you're welcome here. Otherwise, sure thing. It's yours for a day.
Never done an honest day's work in your life for all that coin you're carrying, eh, lass? I'm saying you've got the coin, but you didn't earn a septim of it honestly. I can tell.
이쁘다고 생각해. 물론 나보다.
It's all about sizing up your mark, lass. The way they walk, what they're wearing. It's a dead giveaway. Look how you sniffed out my little scheme at the North Gate. You knew it was a shakedown and you called him on it. That's what I'm talking about.
내가 왜 그 수많은
Wealth is my business.
있었는지
Help me
기억이
out,
안 나.
and I can add to yours. Would you like a taste? I've got a bit of an errand to perform, but I need an extra pair of hands. And in my line of work, extra hands are well paid.
없을까?
Simple. I'm going to cause a distraction. You're gonna steal Medesi's silver ring from a strongbox under his stand. Once you have it, I want you to place it in Branche's pocket without him noticing. There's someone that wants to see him put out of business permanently. That's all you need to know. I'll be out in the market all day, from 8 in the morning until 8 in the evening. Meet me then, if you've still got the stomach for it. We've been contracted to make sure Branche remembers not to meddle in affairs that aren't his own. Now, since we're not the Dark Brotherhood, we're not going to kill him. We're just going to make sure he sits in the prisons for a few days. Aye, that he was. And you sniffed him out because he broke one of the cardinal rules of our business. He got greedy. He was told to run the scam on merchants, but he smelled the gold on you, and his judgment went out the window. Actually, I admire how you handled the situation. You kept your cool and you didn't kill him. That's the mark of a professional thief. I'll be at the market come morning. You better be there too.
딱히 널 따라다니는 이유는 네가 날 동료로 관리하기 때문이야. 날씨 개구리네. 기분 잡쳤어. 뭔가 루제 춤이라도 출까?
Take my advice. Don't listen to that talk of the face sculptor. Down. The ragged flagger. Face butcher, more like it from what I've heard.
If you've got the coin, you've come to the right place. Pull up a seat.
넌 말 못하니? 뭔데 이리 으슥해?
Any luck with Sapphire? By the 8. You actually talked her into it? I don't know what to say. I didn't think anyone in Riften even cared what happened to me. Look, I was saving this, but I wanted you to have it. I thought I might need it if Sapphire came for me, but I don't need it anymore. Yes, Hofgrir took me in when I arrived in Riften about a year ago. He's been teaching me everything he knows. Horses are my whole life. Back in Hammerfell, I helped my family raise horses at our farm. I hope to open my own stables one day. But I think it's going to take a lot longer than I expected.
If you're looking for a handout, you'll want to speak with my husband.
If you've got the coin, you've come to the right place. Pull up a seat.
Welcome to the Bee and Barb, milady. Every Argonian wedding proposal band is supposed to have 3 flawless amethysts as part of their design. 2 of the gems, the ones on the outside, represent the couple to be married. One for the husband, one for the wife. The amethyst in the center represents the Hist, the entity that all Argonians consider a sacred part of our lives.
술 한잔 어때?
Of course. Of course. If you'll excuse me, I have other things to attend to.
Make love like a saber cat, or crush your enemies to dust like a giant. Only a mere 20 gold coins, and all this could be yours.
Over here.
My husband Bercy will be the death of me. He spends too much time worrying about Riften and not enough about himself.
Okay, lass. Ready to make some coin? Good. Wait until I start the distraction, then show me what you're made of.
Everyone, gather round. I have something amazing to show you that demands your attention. You need to hear this.
All meat guaranteed, clean and free from lost.
This way, everyone. Over here.
Vegetables as crisp as a winter's morning.
Huh?
Gather round, all. Gather round,
All meats guaranteed clean and free from rock joints.
Gather round, all. This way, everyone. Over here.
Fresh meats and produce. Get them before they're
Gather
gone.
round, all. No pushing, no shoving. Plenty of room.
Vegetables as crisp as a winter's morning.
This way, everyone. Over here. Gather round, all.
All meats guaranteed clean and free from rock joints.
Beautiful baubles and gleaming gemstones over here.
Buy some armor and live to tell about it.
Candles, potions, exotic ingredients. I'll have them all. Buying and selling fine jewelry here.
Looking to stay alive? Why take a chance?
Rare trinkets and finest oddities from Morrowind.
Vegetables as crisp as a winter's morning.
Jewelry with legendary Argonian craftsmanship. A Ferris Preussels
Protect
in the
yourself
highest
right.
quality in
Buy
Skyrim.
armor from Grelka.
Beautiful baubles and gleaming gemstones over here.
Buy some armor and live to tell about it.
Gems, potions, exotic ingredients. I'll have them all. Buying and selling fine jewelry here.
Looking to stay alive? Why take a chance?
Rare jewelry with legendary Argonian craftsmanship.
Protect yourself right. Buy armor from
Fresh
Grelka.
meats and produce. Get them before they're gone.
Looks like I chose the right person for the job. And here you go. Your payment. Just as I promised. The way things have been going around here, it's a relief that our plan went off without a hitch. Nah, my organization's been having a run of bad luck. But I suppose that's just how it goes. But never mind that. You did the job, and you did it well. Best of all, there's more where that came from. If you think you can handle it.
As crisp as a winter's morning.
All right then. Let's put that to the test. The group I represent has its home in the Ratway beneath Riften. A tavern called the Ragged Flagon. Get there in one piece, and we'll see if you really got what it takes.
Get them before they're gone.
Buy some armor and live to tell about it.
Beautiful. Marbles and gleaming gemstones over here.
All right, Branche. Turn out your pockets. We know you have it.
Of what? What in blazes are you talking about?
Guaranteed. Don't
예쁘다고 생각해. 물론 너보다.
Wait, what's this rig? This isn't mine.
That's right. The tip.
Legendary Argonian craftsmanship.
왜 그 수많은 계단 중간에 있었는지 기억이 안 나.
You can walk with me up to the keep, or I can drag your lifeless body. Your choice.
But,
Buy some armor and live to tell about it.
Beautiful baubles and gemstones over here.
짜릿한 뭔가 없을까?
You need to leave. Here for work? Get a... No, it can't be. Oh my.
내가 깊은
And all this time I was thinking he'd been unfaithful to me. I feel so stupid. I've been a fool, wasting my time sitting here helpless when I could have sent help sooner. Perhaps this is all my doing. What's done is done. Here, I want you to have this. Bringing me closure was kind of you.
뭔가 이제
Drop by and see us again if you're ever in the area.
좀 더운데? 날 좀 시원하게 해주지 않겠어? 딱히 널 따라다니는 이유는 네가 날 동료로 관리하기 때문이야. 참, 자존심 상해. 이런 날은 에어컨 빵빵하게 틀어놓고 커피 한 잔 때려야지.
Please help me. I'm going to lose my job at the Riften Fishery. My job at the Riften Fishery is in danger. The owner, Bolly, said that if I show up for work in this condition one more time, then I'm out. I don't mean to do this to myself, but I can't help it. I tried some skooma a year ago, and ever since then, I can't stop. If you could give me a healing potion, I could cleanse this poison from my body and get back to my life. Your kindness will never be forgotten. Here, take this. It's all I can offer you for what you've given me. It is our most favorite company. I'm not sure what it's made from, but I can tell you that once you've had a taste, you'll never crave anything else. The Dunmer came up with the stuff a long time ago. Very illegal and very hard to come by. I got mine off a merchant ship in Solitude. Worst mistake I ever made. Look, I don't think I should say it. I mean, they could kill me. Okay, I'll tell you. I get my skooma from Sarthas Idrin. He has some sort of a setup over the Riften warehouse. You can't get inside, though. They've kept that place locked up tight since the war began. I overheard Bolly say that only the Jarl carries the key to the warehouse. When I meet Sarthas there, he's usually waiting for me outside with his bodyguard. If it wasn't for skooma, I'd already be on my way out of this horrible city.
Judy
All
Sweep
my
leaves.
gold, completely gone. Now I have to start over. I'll never use skooma again, although I suppose a little mead now and then would be harmless. You've been kind. I thank you.
Huh? New in town, eh? Here for the fishing, I guess.
Welcome to Riften, traveler. I hope the road fared well for you. Yes, I'm afraid we're aware of Sarthas' presence in the warehouse. Unfortunately, we're certain he has informants within the city guard. Every time we've made a move to arrest him, he's escaped. However, if you take care of this discreetly, you might be able to surprise him without warning. Excellent. Here, this is the key to the warehouse. See if you can drop in on this dealer of poison and convince him to close down his operation permanently. Good journey to you.
Huh?
baubles and gleaming gemstones over here.
Looking to stay alive? Why take a chance?
Here we go!
고생했네. 더 고생해야지. 껌이네.
Looking to stay alive? Why take a chance?
Jewelry with legendary Argonian craftsmanship.
Buy some armor and live to tell about it.
Welcome to Riften, traveler. I hope the road fair. It's nice to receive good news for a change. Did you recover anything else from the warehouse worth mentioning? Then there's no time to lose. It won't take long for Sarthis' associates to learn of his death. The source of the poison must be destroyed once and for all. Otherwise, another dealer will simply take his place. Do this task for me, and you'll be well on your way to a title in Riften. Good. Report back to me when your task is complete. Good journey to you.
Beautiful baubles and gleaming
Looking to stay
gemstones.
alive?
If you've got the coin, you're welcome. Sure thing. It's yours for a day.
난 말이야 이쁘다고 생각해. 물론 너보다. 짜릿한 뭔가 없을까? 통째로
If you've
계약해.
got the coin, you're welcome. Of course. Of course.
넌 말 못하니?
Of course. Come back and see us again.
내가 왜 그 수많은 계단 중간에 있었는지 기억이 안 나. 여긴 거지총인가? 이상하게
Where do you want to go?
내가 기쁘고
Sit back and enjoy the ride.
날씨 개구리네. 기분 잡쳤어.
What's the Jarl going to do about it?
How are we supposed to feel safe in our own homes?
Please,
넌
enough
말
already.
못하니?
I have told Ygritte of your concerns. She'll look after you all. Please, go about your business.
We've no need for wizards in our midst.
Morthal has enough problems as it is.
Ah, it's no use. Let's
딱히
get back to
널
it.
따라다니는 이유는 네가 날 동료로 관리하기 때문이야. 참,
Well, aren't you the pretty one? I bet all the men chase after you.
뭔가 교제. 춤이라도 출까? 난 말이야 이쁘다고 생각해. 물론 너보다. 이상하게 뽀얗네.
So, life has brought you to Morthal, and to me. What purpose this serves, we will no doubt see. Welcome. That which is unknown can create unease, even fear. It is to be expected. Some fear our new resident wizard. As they grow to know him, they will accept him. Time will prove me right.
짜릿한 뭔가.
I stand where I have always stood, here in Morthal. Now is not the time to fight amongst ourselves. I fear dark days approach, and all of Skyrim's strength will be needed. Rogar's house? He lost his wife and daughter in the blaze. My people believe it to be cursed now. Who am I to gainsay them? Hrogar blames his wife for spilling bear fat in the fire. Many folk think he set the fire himself. Lust can make a man do the unthinkable. The ashes were still warm when he pledged himself to Alpha. On rumor and gossip? No. But you, a stranger, will find the truth for us. Sift through the ashes that others are too fearful to touch. See what they tell you. Should you prove him guilty or innocent, I will reward you.
Natten går tunga fjät runt gård och stuva kring jord som sol förlät skuggorna ruva drömmar med vingesus under oss tänd dina vita ljus Sankta Lucia. Troll sig då mörkermakt ljusstupet vingar signade lågors vakt skydd åt oss bringar drömmar med vingesus under oss tänd dina vita ljus Sankta Lucia. Stjärnor som leda oss vägen att finna bli dina klara blås fagra prästinna drömmar med vingesus under oss
Bye.